All right, guys, let's try this again. This is my second attempt on this self-coaching my VOD reviews. I already have looked at this one, but I didn't have my stuff recording, so I just talked into the void for a few minutes. But that's okay because it gave me some insight on this. So this is week 2 self VOD review. We're going from Dogwater to Diamond. Those are our goals. That's what we're trying for. In this game, it's in Havana, and it was the start of me getting really tilted last Thursday. So if you were watching my stream last Thursday, you probably saw me get tilted to the point where I just logged off, pieced out like a little man child. This is where it started. This game in particular, I was already feeling bad, but this game was bad. There was a little bit of toxicity thrown about between players. But let's see what I could have done better, and what would have helped. Okay, go ahead and watch back to it. Skip past it. Do we go Lucio here? So I pick Lucio here, and looking at this comp, we can kind of understand that that's a mistake, or at least that's what I came to looking at it a little bit earlier. I know I'm going to get called out for not participating as much on Lucio as I could on another healer later. They're going to ask me to contribute, quote unquote, which is what really starts the tilt. But realistically, looking at this without them saying that, I can recognize that right now the Echo is going to have a hard time getting healed other than Zen Orbs, and so is the Winston, because they're going to be applying pressure in the back lines, diving, flanking, doing their thing. And what would be more useful in this scenario, I am a highly mobile healer, but it would be more useful to be something like a Mercy, where I could dive to them with Guardian Angel, get them some healing as they're retreating, damage boost them, especially the Echo, confirm a kill that wouldn't have been a kill otherwise. Well, let's go ahead and watch here. We know that Mercy would have been a better pick. Now, our other healer swapped to Ana, but still I think Mercy would have been a better pick because the Ana's going to have a hard time hitting the Echo with her shots. So your average poke here, I turn on this Tracer, probably not worth it. I boop her away right here. So that boop isn't going to help anyone confirm the kill on her because it's making her harder to hit. I'm actually giving her a movement cooldown if you think of it that way. I'm making her harder for my team to kill, which is something I need to stop doing. And basically not booping unless I can confirm a kill, or unless it's useful in the moment, like, oh, a Reaper, boop them away from the team, or something. Even then, probably shouldn't be booping an alting Reaper or something like I do often. It's a mistake I make often, but I need to correct it. I'm just sitting here. Could be, could have been up with my team a little bit because I have the mobility. Probably should have been over with my team. Here, everyone's getting spread because so we're losing this right now, and I'm trying to back out, but there's no communication on that, right? So basically, I'm failing to communicate to my team that I think they should. And now I came back in because my team was here, which is just putting me in danger again. Not necessarily for the better. Yeah. So we cap this point. That you're gonna get tired that they've wasted it now. after we've already capped, so that's, you know, kind of in our favor. We should be able to capitalize off that realistically, because we know that they just used an ult. So I'm poking here, poking here. I'm acting as a front line. See, and that's unfortunate. To me, that I saw it go off, so I'm pretty mad, but I was not there. Just gotta move on. It happens, whether it was a server tick or whatever, it doesn't matter. And then I body blocked. I don't know why I thought body blocking was smart. It's obviously not a great idea, right? I don't have a large health pool either, so just let Deanna die, but by now I should have realized, you know, that I need to swap. I'm backing up. I should be just going right back to spawn and picking Mercy. Like, we just gave their Ryan a fire strike for no reason. Now here's the mistake that I really want to highlight. So I came in here, and the Winston backed out because he didn't think anyone was with him. So what happened was I came to support this tank, but we kind of did one of these around each other, and then I just ended up dying here. So that's bad positioning. I put myself out like an idiot when I shouldn't. I'm still playing Lucio. See, and he asks that, and that's fine. That's probably the best way to do it. His tone of voice, I think, is just, you know, unfortunately, sounds a little toxic, like calling me out. But I don't think that was his intent. I think he was actually just saying, like, hey, do you play anything else? This isn't working, and I think that the healer would be right. Which, in this scenario, I think a different healer could have turned the tide a little bit. But then this guy, he says, can you contribute? See, and that's where I get mad. So that's unfortunate. Nobody's immune to tilt. I try to be, but, you know, I do get a little tilted at that comment and just, like, really tunneled. Seeing why'd I come back to the cart there? It's not helpful. It's not doing anything. I'm not healing that echo up there, I don't think. Because Lucio's is like a spear, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I'm not doing anything. See, in this one, they've used 2 ults. I was too slow on that beat. So I need better reaction time to hit that. That's all that was. But communication, man. That didn't go off, bro. That is, I had a lot of good communication today in a lot of my games. I believe I only lost 1 today. And, like, even just simple things like, hey, you only have 1 healer, or hey, no heals. It lets people know that they need to play slightly differently without actually telling them, like, hey, do this or do that, right? So, realistically, this Mercy swap should have happened way sooner. And any amount of communication is what needed to really happen. I don't know why the monkey ulted there. It's not necessarily super useful. Maybe he went down low in health. Can I see that at any point? So he is way far gone. Oh, he got charged. Okay. So he got charged, and his answer was to ult. Not necessarily bad, looking at it second time.
A speedy recovery.
And then here, we're going to get a C9 where all our teammates just get off the cart. Which, did they C9? That's, you know, that's kind of sad. And then everyone starts getting toxic. One of the guys says to go kill yourself to someone, and I have to report that because I don't stand it. This diva just melts, by the way, like insanely fast. And then they're way over there. They're caught out. And now, this is something that I need to learn. I'm gonna put the question out there into the world. When my tanks overcommit on a flank like that, is it better to stay back here where I know I should be and it's safe, and just tell them to come to me? Emphasis on tell them. I need to communicate it. Or do I just hard commit, follow the tanks? Just follow the tanks, and if they make a mistake, then, you know, I followed them and tried to follow up on their playing commit with them. I don't know which is better. I don't know if it's better to play where I'm supposed to play, and be healing, you know, our DPS, or whether I should be really just diving in there with the tanks and risking it. Because like there, the diva went past, I'm stuck face to face with a Junkrat. So, should I have followed her, or should I have turned and, you know, zipped to someone else? But yeah, realistically, in this, I should really be helping that Echo get kills that they're close to getting. So, you know, say they're doing 25 damage, I could be helping boost them, and that alone could turn the tide in a game like this. Here, I'm just sitting on the cart, because in my mind we got to push it back. We can't just go defend wall, right? And this is what I'm talking about. Should I have followed my tanks and just left the cart there, you know, to be back capped in an instant? Because they could have, like, instantaneously. If someone flanked and touched that, it was right on the line, right? And I'm not sure which is better. I'm sure there's situations where both are better than the other, but just trying to analytically think. Terrible bomb, but they tried. They landed it on the high ground to try and catch that Ryan's shield off guard. So they've used 2 ults there. I think here is good. Like, I went back for my team. But then I'm gonna follow out on the left here and get killed. Where I shouldn't have been walking on that catwalk at all. I should have waited till the D was at the door and zipped to her, or just stayed in that room. You don't need to spam need healing. So that's positioning and awareness. I shouldn't be in that position at all as a Mercy. Oh my god. And here I'm trying to figure out who do I res. I'm gonna res a tank in the hopes that their health pool helps. And then Bob's gonna just nuke me.
Holy fuck,
which is
why
unfortunate.
Bob so strong?
I think someone else hit me and Bob just got the killing blow, but
A speedy recovery.
yeah, you can tell there's been one person has said anything in this whole game, and it was, do you play any other character? So comms are a huge issue, and that's all. We don't need to watch the play of the game thing. So in conclusion, this week it's comms again that I really need to work on, and really analyzing team comms. Is the character I'm playing useful to the team, or could I play something that would be better? I definitely should have been Mercy from the beginning, or asked the other healer to go Mercy and went whatever. Something like that works too. But definitely to jump between the flankers and the main team, it would have been better, I think. So basically, I'm going to be working on communication when I stream this Thursday again in Overwatch. I'm going to be working on that communication a lot. I'm going to be trying to analyze stuff, and I might spend a little bit of time trying to learn some Mercy tech. I've been learning about the super jumps and things that you can do as Mercy, and I think they'd be really useful when I do get put on her. She's not like my first choice for healer. Lucio and Zen are like my first choices, but they're situationally bad. Sometimes they're just not good, and I recognize that, so I need to get better at other healers. So I'm going to be looking into techs and then maybe trying to do some practice and that stuff. But if you made it to the end of the video, thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. See ya!